Hello, Minecraft world. I am Mama May, 17, and this is my first Minecraft video. Well, if I'm Mama, then there must be a kiddo, and there is. And he is the reason I started playing, and of course now I'm hooked. He has his favorite YouTubers, including Ethan Gamer, Dan TDM, and Dennis, just to name a few, and I have mine. OMG Craft, Raziel, Mumbo Jumbo, Andy is Yoda, and Wells Night Gaming lead off my favorites list. Anyway, I wanted to share some of where I got my inspiration and a lot of my Minecraft knowledge. I would be a completely lost noob without some of these experts and their videos. Which leads me to what I'm up to today. After following along with Raziel and Andy's Yoda and a lot of their village transformations, I finally felt ready to do something of my very own. And so today I wanted to take you on a tour of my Chinese Courtyard House. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about my journey there. This is very dear to my heart. I am what is known as an American-born Chinese. So I would like to learn a little bit more about my culture and where I'm from. And so I did a Google search. And although on Google there are very many different types of courtyards, from the very simple four-sided single courtyard to some more complicated, grandiose upper crust courtyards, a couple of houses keep popping up on your Google search over and over again. So let me show you. First of all, here's an outline. And this particular image in various angles, but it's the same image, pops up over and over and over again on the Google search. As well as this little model, which also keeps popping up. So with these two models in mind, so let me just kind of go back over them again. Let me show you the first model. Okay, this is a draft, and this is a model. I believe it's a miniature model, scale model. Let's pop into the game and show you my version of it, and maybe you guys can tell me how I did. Okay, so let me go out of this courtyard and turn around so you can see my beautiful house. You can see my world is still loading. Okay. All right, there it is. What do you think? Did I do it? Did I manage it? Okay, so now that we are in my world, I'm going to take you over the top and explain a little bit about how these houses are situated in real life. Okay, so first of all, let me go ahead and do an F3 so you can see that I am facing south. I try to keep a little bit of the true cultural traditions in my build, and it is traditional that these houses face south, and according to feng shui beliefs, the main entrance to the courtyard should be in the southeast corner. So there's the reason why this is not in the center. One of the main points is that when you come into the house, or if the main doors are open, you should not be able to see main living quarters. So I'm going to fly over the house a little bit and talk a little bit about the different aspects of the house and what the rooms are meant for. Some courtyard houses only have a front wall and they don't have rooms, but I elected to use one that had rooms. And if you have rooms, that front panel of rooms that face towards the rear of the house actually are intended for servants to live in. But I'm playing in single player mode and I don't have any servants, so what is Mama May up to? I'll explain in a little bit. So here we have our main gate, which goes into the primary residence. So let me start here in this section towards the back, but not the main back. So this back lot here is also for servants, or they are for utility rooms, warehouses, storehouses, preparation rooms for cooking, it's washing up, etc. So this primary back area is where the main entertaining and living areas are, and these two side wings are where the mom and dad live, as well as any minor children may live in the other side. Once those children start growing up, they'll want to get spouses of their own and move back home with mom and dad. They'll live in these big panels on the left and right. Symmetry is very big in the Chinese culture, which explains my OCD of symmetry. And these smaller rooms are where their infant children, the grandchildren, or minor children of the spouse of your grown-up adult children would live. So that is traditionally what a Chinese courtyard house would look like. And so how would this work in Minecraft? So let me go ahead and take you on a little tour. So let's come down and go on a walking tour. As we walk through, we come through the main gates, two double doors, but there's an offshoot room right off the main gate, and this is where your guests would arrive. Your servant would greet them at the door, offer them a hot cup of tea while they wait, and the servant would run off to find the master or the mistress of the house and see whether they're receiving guests today or not. So let me come off and show you the primary residence. So this would be, again, the main hall. So this would be the living room, parlor. Again, you have the mom and dad thrones kind of seating where they would receive guests and entertain petitions or inquiries or such. There's my little Minecraft kitchen with my dispenser refrigerator, my furnace, and my sink. This is my room where my spawn bed is. I actually built the floor and threw my things here in survival mode while I built the house around it. Took a lot of counting and a lot of making sure I got the right dimensions. So just for show and placeholding, this is my infant child's, my son's room. And again, coming back into the courtyard, these side panel rooms, these wings, are meant for your adult children and their spouses. So you see they have their own areas to live in, but it's not a 100% completely separate home because, again, the primary convening area is over there in the main hall. So this is pretty much just so that your adult children and their spouse can have a little privacy, as well as keep their own children close to hand in this little child's room. And the other wing would be identical. However, this is Minecraft. So what did I do with this area? Now, as you can see, I did neglect to furnish the outside of the courtyard, but in a traditional home, there would be seating arrangements and activity areas out here as well. But let me show you what I did. Again, I don't have servants, so what did I do? I created a fishing room in this first servant's quarter. So here's my AFK fishing machine, and it has worked wonderfully. I filled up 4 chests full by sleeping last night. This area here is my sheep pen, and as you can see, I have, well, you can see one of them. The other one's hiding in the corner. This is my mom and dad sheep that I am using to breed little baby sheep. And all I want them for is their wool, so their babies can be free range. I don't care. And this final area, I left it as a pen as well. It's for my cows. And they were meant for food. I didn't want to say that out loud. I'm so sorry, little cows. But like I said, my little fishing expedition last night when I went to sleep netted me so much fish. I don't think I need to take any cows. So if you take a look at how much fish I've cooked up, I have 1 billion fish. So voila, my auto smelter. So I made this based off of the very traditional auto smelting design. I made one tiny little change, and that's I made a line of hoppers across the top. So I only need to feed fuel into one chest instead of two. If you guys want, I can always do a demo on how to build that, but it's very super simple. So instead of copying the design over there when I really have no one to live with me, I'm co-opting this area as storage. So these are my storage areas. These are my little one chest storage areas for individual items. And again, if I go into the adjacent room, this is my primary storage area. So this is what I'm using these rooms for. And did we mention some utility rooms in the back? Let me show you what these rooms are intended for. So as we go to the back, notice I don't have to go through the primary residence, although the primary residence does have back doors. I can go around through these little tunnels under the roof. And you can see I have a little farmlet over here and another one over there. I am growing lots of wheat to feed my sheep and cows. But what about these three rooms back here? Do I really need a utility room? Well, now this is Minecraft, so I have, voila, my enchanting room. And then if I go into the middle, what's here? What do you suppose May could be keeping in here? My nether portal room, my little chest for all my nether goodies I might come back with. This is an early start world here, you guys. And this room, if you can guess already, is my end portal room. Now I just did this in creative mode so that I could show you all what the intent was for these rooms. So I'll probably get rid of those and actually create them in survival. So look at my back doors. Traditionally, some of these courtyard houses didn't really have back doors, but of course I wanted a way to get back here to my oak trees. And I also wanted to get back over here to my little birch tree farm, as well as this little hole, which I built my house over on purpose, that leads down to, well, it ended up in a little cavern, but I started the cavern into my diamond mine, all the way down to the bottom. I'm not going to go all the way down there. You guys know what a diamond mine looks like. Okay. I think I left enough headroom so I'm not bumping my head, but just the jumping up and down. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take flight just a moment. Up we go. And I just wanted to point out that off to the northwest over there, you can see the taiga, and there is a bit of a spruce biome so that I can get spruce and taiga goodies. Way off in the distance, about 600 or 800 blocks to the east, there is a jungle as well as a village. And so I will be posting the seed to this world in the description. And if you wanted to create a world with this seed in it, I built this house right over the spawn area. I believe I spawned right over here. Okay. So everyone, thank you for indulging me. Thank you for watching my video. This is my very first Minecraft video. If you would like to see more from me, please let me know in the comments. If you'd like me to, I would be happy to do a block by block tutorial of this beautiful Chinese courtyard house. I would be super tickled for any new subscribers, as that would tell me that you expect more from me. And please, I would love to hear what all you guys do in Minecraft. Thanks for watching. Bye, everyone.